Welcome back to Prime Morning. My name is Isiedua Akomia, and this segment is about to be highly inspiring. So young ladies, most especially, get seated, buckle up, and let's hop on this ride. My guest today, how would you feel being a young lady, or let me just be specific, a 16-year-old, and you are sent to a whole different country to marry a man that you have seen in your entire life just once? A man who is more than twice older than you are. How would you feel? My guest today is Maria Vanderpuye. She came here some months ago. She shared her story with us. It was amazing. It was inspiring, and we learned a lot. Today, she is here because the story that she told us, she has put it in a book, and that is what I have in hand with me. But then for those of you who don't know who Maria is going to tell us. I've given you just the surface of, who Maria is and her story. But then Maria,
yes.
Good morning.
Good
how
morning.
are you?
I'm fine, and how are you?
I'm great.
Thank you.
Your book,
Yes.
The Valley of Memories.
Yes.
It's about you.
It's about me.
Tell us about the book.
The book came about, because I have been in Ghana for a very long time.
Right.
I arrived in Ghana on 10th October 1963. And going through the whole of the country, Volta region, Northern region, Upper region, and people come to visit me.
You were traveling all over.
Yes. And people come to visit me sometimes, and then they ask me, oh, now I'm called Grandma, so now let me refer to Grandma. Grandma, when did you come to Ghana?
Uh-huh.
I say, oh, I came to Ghana in 1963. They said,
wow.
What? So tell us some of your stories.
Right.
So I did tell them some of my experiences, which you will read in the book about the various regions in which I was. But to be frank, I never told them that I was 16 years of age, because I found that very, very difficult.
Oh.
So they told me that, oh, Grandma, this one, all your stories, what you experienced in the various regions and all these things you went through, put it in a book.
Okay.
I said, okay, I will do that. Then, years went by, and there was one musician called, he's now known as Tick. He came and he actually put pressure on me.
Right.
He said, Grandma, write it. So my daughters also, and I told them, if I want to tell this story, not only what I experienced in Ghana, but how I came to Ghana, is difficult for me. It's very difficult for me. I find I can't do it. So they told me, Mama, it is your life. It happened to you. Who knows, people are going through the same thing, they can learn from it. So especially my youngest daughter, who is staying with me, and my granddaughter, every time she say, Mama, your book, I say, I will write.
Always reminding you.
I will write a few pages, and then, So if you open the book, you will see, I started, I think, in, is it 2013 or so? It's in the book.
Okay.
So then they told me, Mama, if you really want to tell the truth, don't be ashamed, don't be shy, but say how it was. So, well, I had the courage. I really had to summon the courage to write about this thing, because it is not nice. It is my mother, the woman who delivered me, who born me.
Exactly.
She did this to me, and I know I've been in Ghana for long, and I know the Ghanaian, how he or she is with the mother. The mother is everything.
Right.
I didn't have that. So will the
She
people
sent
even
you away at a very early
will the people even understand?
Yeah.
You see that a woman, and in Europe, not in Ghana.
Yeah.
In Ghana, you may hear stories like this, but this is in Holland. Will people believe and understand? You say, Mama, this is your story.
Yes.
How it is, write it. So that is how the book came about.
Wow. Now, I've opened the contents, and what I'm seeing here, chapter 1 to 23, and we have My Childhood, Conference and Letters, Frankfurt, Enter Seth and His Plan. Seth is
Mr. Seth was Vanderpuye. He was my husband.
Your husband. Yes. Goodbye and Welcome, My New Family.
Yes.
My Husband and First Morning.
Yes.
and the wedding plan, new home at Pong, Tamale. I mean, they seem interesting to me already. Yes. But what would you say is your most memorable moment in Ghana?
Oh, the day I arrived.
How? What happened? What makes it so memorable?
The day I arrived, you know, I was 16.
Right.
I was really suppressed by my mother, so I didn't get the chance to go out to see things and all these things. So I was green, you know.
Yeah.
Then I was.
So you came with your mother?
No, I went alone.
You came to Ghana alone?
Alone. So even at the airport, I got panicked. I didn't know where to go. So luckily, one of the ground stewardesses saw me. Say, oh please, what are you looking for? I say, I need to go to the plane going to Ghana. Say, oh please, hurry up. They have already announced this thing, the passengers' last announcement. So she quickly took me there, and there I sat down. Luckily, I had a family, a Dutch doctor who was going to work in Nigeria, and so I could speak a little bit of, I could speak Dutch with them, but I never told them why I went to Ghana and you know how I was sent. So when I reached Ghana, that was the biggest surprise to me. I came, first of all, the plane, the heat. No, I came, it was October. Although it was early in the morning, but it was October. You know, winter time, getting to winter time, the heat.
And it just hit you?
It hit me. And I was wearing a dress, a skirt, a coat, a shirt, long sleeves. It was too much for me to handle. So I managed to come down the stairs. I was having this long, having very long hair, so I made it up. And then the lady told me, I was thinking, your hat. I couldn't speak English. Your hat. You know what is hat? But I'm not wearing a hat. No, she meant my hair. I should bend down because it would knock my head, because I think there was construction going on at the airport.
Right.
So everything was wood. And I was told that 2 people would be at the airport down the plane to take me to my new family. There wasn't anybody. So I'm standing there. Where am I to go? So eventually, a lady from immigration, that's where I got to know that Ghanaians are very friendly and helpful.
Hi.
She took me to where my luggage was, including my wedding dress, which I brought from Holland.
But you know, Maria, you know, before you continue, one would ask or would wonder, what would be the reason your mother would just send you away
you
like
know,
that? Were you a good child?
I was. When you say sit down there, I would sit. Go and do this, I would do, because that is how I was trained. You know, I'm a dog lover. I have dogs. My whole life's in Ghana. So I compare myself to a puppy. When you have a puppy and you train the puppy, sit, stay, come, that is how I was.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to do anything. So why? I asked her several times why. I think she was not ready for motherhood.
Why? How old was she when she conceived you?
I think she might have been about 25 or so. Yeah, 25.
25.
Yeah, 25. Yeah.
And remembering the circumstance with which you left Holland or home back then, was it good? Was it okay? Was it comfortable?
With
your mom?
No. My mother was, even my father. My father was the sweetest man you can think of, but he had no say in the house.
Okay.
He couldn't even stop my mother from sending their only child. And later on he regretted it. As for that, he really regretted it. I was denied education by her. I had wanted to study. She went and told my teacher that, oh, it is a girl. All what she knows, she's going to get married. She needs how to cook. Learn how to cook and how to clean. You see? So my mother, I asked her several times, I told Mama, what have I done to you?
Right.
Do I deserve this thing?
And what did she say?
She said, me too, I didn't have a life.
Then that's why.
Go through the same thing, maybe. I don't know. But I don't know what to say. I really don't know.
So you are the only child,
I'm the only child
of both parents?
I'm the only child, yes.
And your mother sent you off?
Yes.
To a strange land?
Yes.
To marry a strange man?
Africa. And they thought Africa was a country.
You thought Africa was a country?
Yes. I didn't know anything. I told you, even very good education. I only had primary school and 2-year, I think, vocational school. That's all. That's all. So I'm honest. I'm not well educated. but I got educated in Ghana here through my husband, yes.
Through your husband.
I couldn't speak one word English. Now I can rattle the English.
Right.
Yes.
So you learned English from your husband?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Yes. How was it like knowing you get home and then you see this man, that this is the man that you're going to, about marrying? Or had you married him already when you were brought here?
No, we got married in Accra.
In Accra. So they brought you for the preparations and all.
You just fancy, I come out of the airport, I go to collect my suitcase, and then somebody comes and says, I think some people are waiting there for you.
Uh-huh.
So, well, I mean, that was my imagination, what they said, because although you don't speak English, but you can pick some few things. So I followed him, and there was a group of about 15 to 20 people, including a man holding a bunch of flowers, and he came towards me. Oh. And I'll be very, very honest with you, because I believe in honesty. I said to myself, Jesus, is this the man I'm going to get married? This man, he dresses old like my father. He is so old. When I look at young people like that, hey, am I going to spend my life with this man? Mama, what have I done to you? Yeah. But then I couldn't get much time to think about that, because the whole family flocked on me, kissing me, doing this. Oh, and that is where I saw the difference. I didn't see any love. I didn't have any attention
from
apart
where
from my father. And here I was like, I was the most important person at that particular moment. So you could imagine how I felt. So even that took my fear away of going to marry this old man. Sorry. Yes.
You don't need to apologize for this. I mean, wow. Mm-hmm. So Maria, you've put everything in the book.
Yes.
About 23 chapters.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh no, more than.
I think
more than
even the chapters. I only know the pages.
Okay, I understand. So where can we get the copy to buy?
Oh, the book, you can get it from us. There's a telephone number, I think maybe at the end of this program, but it is also on my Instagram page. My Instagram page is very simple, Maria Vanderpuye. The links are there. It is on Amazon, because I have got reviews from people in America, in Germany, in Holland, and in England.
The story is very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they can get it from outside Ghana, you can get it through Amazon. Okay. You just go either the Valley of Memories or Maria Vanderpuye, and they will show you how you can get it and how much it is. But here in Ghana, the telephone, you've given a telephone number, because I have some of the books in the house. My daughter has got some of the books at the office. Some other people have got, and of course, Digi Books. Is it DG Books? Yes. Okay. DG Books, my publisher. He has got the books, and he has also got the links to a few stores where you can get them. I don't know the stores, but there are a few stores where you can also purchase them. But if you're in Ghana, the best way is call that number and you will get the book.
Call that number. Can you call out the number, please?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm very bad, you know. Even sometimes if somebody, what is your daughter's number or your granddaughter's number? I have to look first. You know, I'm old, so mobile phones was not there during my time. It came just some years ago.
Yeah,
so yes.
So I understand. I understand. So you have 4 children with
I have 4 children.
Your husband.
4 girls.
4 girls.
Yes. It took me 7 years before I had my first one.
It took you 7 years?
Yes.
Oh my God, how I wish we had enough time.
And that one too is a story inside. It's an unbelievable story, but it is the truth.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Viewers, you need to get this book then. If you want to see exactly or know exactly what happened in the life of Maria Vanderpuye, you need to get this book. Go on her social media platforms. She mentioned that on Instagram, Maria Vanderpuye, and then the links are in her bio, so you can click on there and then you can get a copy of the book. I mean, I can't wait. I want to read everything in here. I'm very interested in knowing. Unfortunately, we are pressed with time, so we can't, you know, have enough time to talk more. But then I'm going to help you with the number. So, viewers. The number to call is 059 112 7734. 059 112 7734. I hope you got the number. Get in touch with her and get you a copy of The Valley of Memories by Maria Vanderpuye. You mentioned that, you know, the memorable day you would never forget in Ghana is you coming to Ghana, arriving in Ghana. But your journey, moving from one, you know, region to the other with your husband, with your family, and then all that, what would you say would be your favorite time?
Oh, my favorite time definitely now is the time I spent in northern Ghana.
Okay.
Yes. Even I've been telling my daughter that if not because of her, my granddaughter, I think by now I'll be there. I really did enjoy my stay there. I enjoyed the people, I enjoyed the culture and the food and everything. And that's the place where I got a lot of help, you know.
Okay.
Coming to Ghana first, our first station was Pontamal, first 2 years. After that, to various regions in Ghana, then again later on for 10 good years. So I spent 12 years there. So I feel that is part of my home.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. So do you speak any local dialects?
No.
None at all?
No.
No Chi?
No.
No Ga?
No.
Hi.
Only English.
Only English?
Which I learned here.
That's great. That's great, Maria. Thank you so much for coming through. And then we're definitely going to get ourselves a copy of this because we need to really learn. We need to learn a lot from this and know, you know, your experience. But then we need to make a movie out of this.
That is what a lot of people said. Even the first interview I had, you know, when I read the comments, a lot of people said it. And then one or two people have come to the house and say, oh, Grandma, this one should be turned into a movie.
Exactly.
I said, if anybody comes forward, I am there, so I can even tell them more.
We are throwing it out to you, scriptwriters, producers, directors. If you will be interested in making this awesome story into a movie here in Ghana, do so. Well, okay, so my name is Theodora Kumia and my guest has been Maria Vanderpuye. It's been awesome being with you right here on Prime Morning. Do make sure that you do join us tomorrow at 6 a.m. right here on Prime Morning. I did this with KMJ. Bye-bye. Oh my God.